all you need to know before you go. And let's check in with Rob Byrne to find out what your commute's ready to dish up this morning. Rob, good morning. And of course, it is the 1st of December. Not quite that fuel price increase. Is it today? No, next week. Next week.
It'll be next week, yeah. It's the first Wednesday of every month, yeah, so it's next week. But when they stop the calculation, that's what we need to find out. Do they continue calculating through the month of December up until next Wednesday, or is it already calculated? So a bit technical, but we'll find that out. And we'll give you an indication of where things are going tomorrow, as we normally do on a Friday. All right, let's just take you to the northern parts of KZN and Mpumalanga. This is what we saw yesterday. This was this horrific tanker crash that happened on Wednesday morning, and took all of Wednesday to clear up. And you can see why. It was a couple of tankers that have collided, a coal truck in that mix as well. And there was an acid-based substance and unfortunately a fatality as well. So the N2 was closed all of yesterday. The good news this morning is that the road has been reopened and there's a normal flow between Piet Retief and Pongola. And just an impact of that yesterday in terms of the impact that it had on the trucking industry, it was enormous. And we'll just roll a video. Well, just to finish up looking at that, you can see what a mess that was on that section of the N2. But here was the impact for the trucking industry. I mean, there are so many trucks on our roads, and of course they are back moving through Pongola again after a recent agreement with the local community of Pongola with some management of truck levels. But there you go. That's the sort of scene that was coming from Piet Retief down towards Pongola yesterday. The road was open probably about 7 p.m. It took a while to clear that backlog of truck traffic, but the road is open, and you can see those trucks just snaking way back into the distance. And again, I can just roll this video for 5 minutes and it would be exactly the same, just lines of trucks. All right, just away from that, if you're driving the Free State, maybe you're on an early sort of getaway to the festive and holiday seasons. A lot of roadworks going on between Tromsburg and Colesberg. So you hit the first set at Tromsburg, then more roadworks at Springfontein, and then a couple more around the Hurrit Dam Colesberg section. So most of those roadworks are stop-go control. So there is an extended waiting period these days on that section of the N1 through the bottom of the Free State area. And this is really big. If you're in Cape Town this weekend, we'll see the closure of Plattekloof Road. It'll be shut from 7 p.m. on Friday right through the weekend until 5 a.m. on Monday. You won't be able to get from Tableview across to Plattekloof and Panorama from Friday until Monday. So the Bosmansdam Road or the Malabongwe Drive at Dunoon will be your alternative crossing points. And also the N7 northbound, you won't be able to off-ramp the N7 onto Plattekloof Road. So if you're coming up from Goodwood, say, you won't be able to turn off into Tableview and surrounding areas again this weekend. So it is going to be major disruption, and we will keep reminding you about that.